Alright, so I don't know what attempt this is. We'll call it attempt number 4 with the trap, because I think it's about somewhere around attempt 4. And I've got some wire. The peanut is covered with peanut butter. And yeah, we'll put it back. Not like it really matters where it goes, but I'll put it here and put the bricks back on. And we'll keep an eye on it and see what happens and see if we catch a tree rat. Fuckers. Alright. Hey, welcome to Dmonix's Dvlog. Not a garden in Devon. Today we are washing the side of the house, or trying to. I was looking at it yesterday when the landlady was here, and there's like when spiders have webs and they suck the innards out of their prey, they leave all kinds of black spots everywhere. I don't know if it's spider poo or bug guts or whatever, but you can see some of those stains on the wall, which I thought I'd be able to get off. But like this stuff here is from spider webs. So I was trying to scrub all that off, but I only got so far, and I don't even know if alcohol will take that off. But that's what I've been doing, feeding the creatures. The peanut in the cage that was hanging, that was tied there, I don't know when it happened, but something managed to get the peanut out of there without spraying the trap again. Like even Kyron couldn't believe my stories of the attempts that I've made with this cage and the various ways in which I've been eluded by the tree rats not getting trapped in there. So I don't even know what I'm going to do next. I have no idea what my next step would be with that, but plants are doing okay. Like even the I always forget, that's the Romano, that's the Scarlet. So the Romano is alive, and every time I think I want to like get rid of it, it just shows me more life. So we'll see where it goes. Those guys are doing great. The potatoes are doing awesome. The tea-pole bean is dead, I think, and the corn and the herbs over there, the mostly mint, is living on, though it's, I think, hanging by a thread as well. But we'll see. It's only been a few days, so we'll give it more time to acclimate to its new surroundings. And yeah, we'll be back in a little bit. Hey, welcome back. We've got that all washed up there, all along there, up there. And like I said earlier, I washed, yeah, this whole, I mean, it's high as I could reach, not obviously up to the top of the house, but washed all this, washed it off the deck, and didn't wash this, but actually swept it off. But and I thought I stepped on a bug. There's still all kinds of these box alder beetles. I took 6 buckets of soapy water and just doused this entire area, and there's not the infestation I was seeing the other day, that's for sure. But I feel bad I couldn't get that stuff off the walls. It's like spider poop, whatever the hell it is. And so now I'm back. I'm going to reload the trap. I mean, this trap was never sprung, but I'm going to try to tie another peanut in there, and yeah, just kind of keep an eye on it and see what happens. These guys, I don't believe, are the ones that are getting the peanut inside there. Although I have seen him inside the cage before, but I don't, yeah. It might have been him that got the peanut, I don't know. We'll find out. I was keeping an eye on it last night until I went to bed, and then overnight I didn't really notice anything happen out of the norm. There was a skunk actually that went over to the cage. Oh, it's not over there anymore. There was a skunk that went over to the cage, but it didn't go inside. It just kind of sniffed along the side and the back, and then it moved on. Didn't try and even get in the garden, which was good. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see how they are getting the peanut without triggering that plate. Like it's not a lot of weight to put on there to spring the door. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with this next attempt. Well, I was eating supper, but I stopped because I saw a squirrel that was in the cage. Not that squirrel. There were two squirrels that came by a little earlier, and one of them got one of the free peanuts that was there, and then this guy came back and he was trying to get the one that was tied to the top, and he is trapped. You're trapped, buddy. Yeah. What are you thinking of them apples, huh? Not happy, are you? I warned you. I tried to tell you, but no, you wouldn't listen. And now look where you are. Now I gotta figure out what to fucking do with this guy. That's the next problem. I know some people are probably gonna be mad that I trapped these guys, but there's a squirrel that's sitting over underneath the apple tree that's been watching this one that's in jail, and it is quite possible because there's like three main squirrels. There's one that's an older one that pretty much knows me, and when I stamp my foot or kick gravel at it, it'll run off. It knows to stay the hell away from me. But there's two that I think are siblings, and I think that's what these two are. So some people may say, you know, oh, you're ripping the family apart, taking the brother away from the other brother. But it's like, well, if I trap him, I'll set him off in the same place I'll set this one out. So they can be together again out in their new home. Sorry, I was eating supper. Still eating supper. But this just gotta happen, so I've been, yeah, interested in what's been going on. And I don't think he's going to be able to get out of there with the bricks on top. He's been thrashing around quite a bit and biting at the cage and stuff, but yeah, there's no way he's getting out of there. So, anyways, and my little chipmunk over there is hanging out, probably waiting for a peanut. There I go. Yeah, I think that's his sibling, the one that's out in the background there. It's like, sorry buddy, I've warned you guys, and I've shot marbles at you guys, and I've shot BBs at you guys, and you didn't learn, so now you're gonna learn. And for bleeding heart people who are like, oh, you're gonna separate them, it's like, well, tough shit. They've had chances not to come here, and they dug up around my corn, and dug up around the mint plants, and I got fed up, and that's it. So I don't know, maybe I'll just let him free here, and maybe it'll be a lesson to him. I doubt it, but yeah, we'll be back in a bit. I'm curious to see what his brother's gonna do here. Maybe his brother will try the cage and see if he's like peeking around the corner of the tree. Yeah, come on over, buddy. Try and get your brother out. Go ahead. Yep, that's his brother or sister or whatever it is. I believe the one that's in the cage is a male, from what I've seen it rolling around. It seems to have a doodle whacker, so I don't know if that's a sister or a brother. But, oh, there's a guy with a dog. See if the guy wants to have his dog chase him around. The squirrel that's over there doesn't seem too interested in its sibling very much. Doesn't seem like it's trying to go rescue it or anything. And meanwhile, I'm giving peanuts to my chipmunks. Like I said, sorry dudes, I tried to warn you. You wouldn't listen. It'd be interesting to see what this other squirrel's gonna do. Still debating on what to do with our prisoner here. Everything from me taking it up the trail a ways and letting it free to just leaving it in there overnight, maybe for a day or two, just so other creatures that come around will see that there's a caught animal and be like, hey, maybe this isn't a good idea, but I don't think that they think like that. And then the other plan is to wait for tomorrow, and then my landlady said that she would kindly take it and release it out of town. The Google AI God tells us, when you Google what I should do, is to take it 5 to 10 miles away from where it is so that it doesn't return. I mean, this is just one of many. Although really, I think there's only about 4 squirrels that are around here that have been causing me problems. This one, its sibling, which is around somewhere, and I wonder if we can catch Carl, my neighbor. Maybe he could take it somewhere for me. I might message him a little bit later and see if he might be able to take it out of here for me, because he's got a truck and he can just throw it safely in the back of the truck. We can put a blanket over top of it, keep it calm, and yeah, take it farther into town. But yeah, kind of a conundrum. I had thought about this before, like what am I going to do when I catch one? Because yeah, I don't really have any means except for Bella on getting it kind of far away from here. It doesn't seem to be hurting itself in any way. I am a nice guy. I went over and I gave it some peanuts. It wasn't very happy about me approaching the cage, but once it got the peanut, it was quite happy to eat the peanut right then and there. But then is busy at trying to dig its way out, bite its way out, whatever it can do. But yeah, it's not going to be going anywhere. So yeah, we'll be back, and I'll have to make some decisions here shortly on what to do with this guy. Alright, just to show everybody that I'm not a mean guy here. I'm not trying to hurt the little squirrel. I've been giving him peanuts, and I found that this was the easiest way, because he does get a little bit upset. Oops. Hold on. There you go. You get it? There we go. Oops. He's not so bad when he's eating, but when he's done eating, he gets pretty pissed off. But there's nothing he can really do. Can't bite through the cage, so I don't have any heavy gloves to be able to really move him anywhere. So I might just put a towel over him tonight and let him rest here for the evening. That's what they say to do, is to put a towel. And that's about the best I can do. I know. But I warned you. I've been warning you for like 5 or 6 months. And you wouldn't listen. So this is what happens. You're not too bad when you're not getting all angry. Find some food to eat. Right? Alright, we're back with our buddy in the cage here. You can see that I moved him and put him on a board just to, I don't know, I think it'd make things a little easier for him than trying to dig at the ground. He's got tons of peanuts in there, as you can see. And every once in a while, when he calms down, he'll eat a peanut when he's not trying to chew his way out of the cage. But he hasn't hurt himself. So, and I'm going to put a blanket over it here shortly, and that's supposed to calm them down, although I can't imagine how that calms them down. They're still stuck inside of the cage, and they still can't get out. So, yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for our buddy for the evening. And I think I am going to wait for my landlady tomorrow with the car, and then she's well-versed in relocating squirrels more than I am, so I'll hand him over to her, and he'll have a new life somewhere else, somewhere far away from here. And I'm sorry to separate him from his brother, but it's the way it happened, and it's going to happen. So if I manage to catch the brother or sister or whatever it is, I'll get Sandra to dump it off in the same place. Alright, buddy? See? See, I had all those inside there with you, and you were eating them, and then you just pushed them all out of the cage. So it's all on you, buddy. You decide your fate. Alright, you people know I love animals, and I am feeling a little guilty about our little buddy here, but he did force my hand. They have forced my hand, like I've said in the last couple of clips. Like, I tried everything to scare these guys away and keep them out of my gardens, and they wouldn't do nothing. So it's led to this. But putting the towel over top, I don't know. That's what the internet says to keep them calm. So I'm going to try that, but I built kind of like a little tent. I'm going to build a little tent for him and not just throw the blanket right over the cage, because I get the feeling that he'll be able to grab onto the towel and just pull it off. So I'm going to try this little experiment here and make a little tent for him and see if that's any help. But if I was in a cage and somebody threw a blanket over top of it and I couldn't see out anymore, I would be a lot more frightened than if I could see. So, but it's what the Google AI God says to do, is to throw a towel over top, and it's supposed to calm him down. So we'll try that, and that'll be his little bedroom for the night. All right. Well, I don't know if he's any more calm or calmer. I obviously can't see him thrashing around. Not that he was doing too badly. He wasn't hurting himself. He's definitely not hurt himself. And I don't believe that he will. He's freaked out several times and hasn't, you know, broken any limbs or anything like that. So hopefully he'll be all right. And yeah, it actually almost seems like he's actually has calmed down. Doesn't seem to be moving around quite as much as he was, so maybe this does help. No, he's still biting the cage. I can hear him. Anyways, please like, subscribe, and share. And if you have any good thoughts or mean thoughts about what's going on here, be sure to comment, because I'd love to hear from you. And like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you in the next video.